Good morning, Pecanwood College. Welcome to the online assembly on Monday the 18th of May. As you can see, we're a little earlier than normal than our scheduled 10:15 slot, and that is so that we hope that we have parents, more parents, as well as pupils being able to watch for this particularly special assembly. This assembly we're going to have two readings read by Torello and Kutsima. Mrs. Nainar is going to lead us through the proceedings of the morning, and we also have an address by Zoe de Chavis as head of academics. While we are celebrating the handful of top academic achievers, our A team in academics, I know that this goes without saying that there are so many more of you who underpin and who are part of that team, and I know that you've worked really, really hard in the first term. This first part of the year has not been easy, and so I want to take my hat off, congratulate every single one of you for what you've done, and just by what has been happening in the last month or so, I know that an extraordinary amount of time and effort has been put into both your learning as pupils. I know you put in lots and lots of time, and I really appreciate the extra effort that you had to make to get your learning done, but it is your learning, which is exciting. And again, I want to thank the staff for every time, or all the time that they've put in to make sure that your lessons are accessible, that they understand, for the extra time that they've put in for support lessons, things like that. So this morning, pupils and parents, sit back and enjoy the morning. God bless.
Ke balela mo bukeng ya 1 Pitoro chapter 5 verse 10. Mme modimo wa bopelotlhomogi jotlhe o le bileditseng kgalalelong ya ona e sa khutleng ka Kriste, le tla re le sena go boga sebakanyana o le dire botlhalo, o le tise, o le thatafatse, o le tlhomamise. Kgalalelo le thata ke tsa ona go ya bosakhutleng. Amen.
Today I'll be reading Colossians 3, verse 12 to 14. Therefore, as God's chosen people, holy and dearly loved, clothe yourself with compassion, kindness, humility, gentleness, and patience. Bear with each other and forgive one another if any of you has a grievance against someone. Forgive as the Lord forgave you, and all over these virtues put on love, which binds them all together in perfect unity.
Good morning, everyone. I trust that you all had a restful weekend and are ready for the week ahead. Today's assembly is about honoring the top achievers of Term 1. Although we are not physically at school, it does not mean that we cannot commend the students for their hard work and achievements during the course of our first term. In fact, acknowledging our accomplishments now will help us set goals for the second term, motivating us to maintain and improve going forward. I would like to thank our hard-working team of teachers who spent the last few days before lockdown preparing our reports for us. Since then, they have been prepping for the online lessons, and we know just how hard they are working to deliver our work from their own homes. To the students, what a different and testing time this is for us all. We had no idea what this year had in store for us, and we can only become more resilient as a result. It is the ultimate test of your self-discipline to get up in the morning, sit through your online classes, complete and upload all your work as required. If you've managed this so far, well done. If not, you have time to improve your work ethic moving forward. I want to congratulate everyone that has produced exceptional results this past term, and to everyone who has worked extremely hard to achieve your own personal academic goals. I would like to remind you all about the academic motto for this year, the 4 P's of Pecanwood: participation, partnership, pride, and preparation. Keep this in mind during online school. Participate in each lesson and continue to grow partnership with your teacher. Prepare yourself for every day accordingly and take pride in the work that you are doing. Let's keep on track so when we return to school, the transition can be as smooth as possible. Good luck for the rest of Term 2. Keep up your great efforts so that we can see the same or potentially better results at the end of term.
Good morning, Pecanwood College. It is such a privilege to address you this morning. As I sat and reflected about Term 1, I still remember the day where we welcomed the grade 8s into our beautiful school hall for the bell ringing ceremony. Wow, how time has gone by. Who would have thought that a few months later I'd be addressing you online and not being able to see you face to face? I have learned to cherish every moment. Some academic highlights of Term 1. 2020 marked the first year where we had more than 100 participants write to the Maths Olympiad Round 1. The school hall had to be utilized as a venue for these examinations, many of whom would now be going into the second round of the Maths Olympiad. Our Life Science department, for the first time, have had a Life Science Olympiad. Our geographers and our historians have gone on excursions. Our music, art, and drama have been so busy with Term 1 practicals and rehearsals. Unfortunately, our Term 1 was cut short by COVID-19. Today we celebrate the academic achievers of Term 1. However, none of this would have been possible without our staff, our caring, dynamic staff. I am so blessed to be part of this team who work tirelessly every day to ensure excellence in delivery of lessons and to ensure that your children are well taken care of. They do this with such love and compassion. Over the past few weeks, boys and girls, I have watched your teachers work hours and hours in getting technology ready for you to be able to do online lessons. I've watched them sacrifice their own family time in order to ensure that there is delivery of excellence in the classroom. To our parents, thank you for always loving and supporting and encouraging your child. These times are very unsettling for them to be able to adjust with online schooling and be able to engage and participate in the classroom. Thank you for all that you do for us as teachers. A word of encouragement to you all. Believe in yourself and all that you are. Know that there is something in you that is greater than any obstacle. I know that when we see each other face to face, we will be more well connected and stronger. To our academic achievers of Term 1, we celebrate you. You have given your best and you have worked very hard. As Mr. Sloan said, you have brought your A game. You have managed to balance your culture, your academics, and your sport. Well done, Pecanwood College. Academic excellence, grade 8, average above 75%. Mateo Rampu, Ayanda Mngloy, Gregory Varka, Talia Barboza, Kwame Tefu, Ethan Bell, Jordan Nell, Claudia Vendemuth, and Jamie Alexander. Average above 80% in grade 8, Mojafela Motaloba and Tia Nena. Top 5 in grade 8 with an average above 80%. In 5th place, Amina Crafts. In 4th place, Trent Beckley. In 3rd place, Fatima Kader. In 2nd place, Armani van der Merwe. And in 1st place, Daniela Stoger. Well done, grade 8s. Our grade 9 academic achievers over 75% average, Riley DeChavez, Lerato Ditsi, Tasia Das, Ariane Manilal, Jadine Law, Kayla Stibil, Julian Poole, Sarona Bachwana, and Brendan Prinsloo. Our grade 9 average above 80%, Naledi Modise, Leah Goodyear, Lisedi Majila, and Luke Gavagnan. Our top 5 academic achievers with an average above 80%, grade 9. In 5th place, Cassidy Brown. In 4th place, Jade van der Nut. In 3rd place, Joss Alexander. In 2nd place, Matthew Goodrum. And in 1st place, Emily Bryler. Well done, grade 9s. Our grade 10s average above 75%, Clarissa Erasmus, Atluma Deili, Angelia Grice, Yane Kutzer, and Uwami Ngobo. Our grade 10 average above 80%, Angelina Odignati and Alessia Nena. Our top 5 with an average above 80%, in 5th place, Michaela DaCosta. In 4th place, Tsapang Nkosi. In 3rd place, Katerina Marquez. In 2nd place, Mead McKee. And in 1st place, Philip Clark. Well done, grade 10s. Our grade 11s, average above 75%, Mandisa Mtimkulu, Bethany Correa, Paige Smiley, Keegan Faber, Kian Rosenberg, Olivia van Rooyen, Warwick Kitson, Palesa Masalawane, Terry Manisi, and in 5th place, Clarice Jacobs with an average of 75%. Over 80% and in the top 5, in 4th place, Trent Stearns, in 3rd place, Caitlin Breiler, in 2nd place, Odorile Mabalane, and in 1st place, Martin Muller. Well done, grade 11s. Our grade 12s 2020, term 1, average above 75%. Terrello Masilo, James Clark, Muhle Sabeku, Zandri Dry, Tafadzwa Murasaranwa, and Fern Hartley. Our over 80%, Georgia Gunning. Our top 5 and an average above 80%. In 5th place, Heinrich Strauss. In 4th place, Alana Myberg. In 3rd place, Leanne Mayer. In 2nd place, Jessica Claire Lee. And in 1st place, Jordan Engelbrandt. Well done, grade 12s.
I wish I scraped my knee more as a child. I wish I knew well the process of joy turned to blood, turned to scab, turned to scar. I wish I still flaunted my marks of pain to friends in hopes of being heralded as Puno the Brave, and then be off again, never letting a silly old scar get in adventure's way. This was what life was like before we learned how to control and curate. At least little me and little you are still in there somewhere, so it isn't too late.